Hi, welcome to IBC 2011. My name is Ryan Fletcher. I am the product manager for ARRI's LED-based lighting fixtures. I want to talk to you about the L-Series. We're excited at IBC this year. We are launching the production versions of the ARRI L7 LED Fresnels. Now we know that a lot of conventional tungsten Fresnels are very versatile, but they're not very efficient. We also know that the LED products in our industry are very efficient, but are quite lacking in versatility. So what we've tried to do with the L-Series is to give lighting designers and production teams the benefits of both worlds. The versatility of a conventional Fresnel with all the power savings and tunability of an LED source. So, first thing to talk about with the L7s is the actual light field. We use a very conventional Fresnel lens. It's a plastic lens since we have no heat in the beam, but designers can immediately tell what type of light the fixture will create. And the first thing about the light field is that it's very even. There's no harsh fall-offs, there's no strong aberrations in the field. It's a very clean, even field, even more clean and better than our tungsten Fresnels. And you can spot and flood. So it goes from 50-degree flood to 15-degree spot. So in addition to spot to flood, you can also cut the light field with barn doors and flags. Controllability is very important for lighting designers so that you can control the light to individual talent, cut it off of set pieces, and it's something that's been lacking in most LED fixtures in the industry. So you can use regular barn doors. The accessory bracket holds the same size of barn doors as our ARRI T1 Fresnels, so you can use existing ARRI T1 accessories if you happen to have them. And you can cut the light very nicely with a nice hard cut, just like you'd expect from a conventional Fresnel. Okay. But best of all, we have one single true shadow. So this is the L7T, the tungsten color temperature version. We also have the L7C, which is color tunable. For the L7C, we're able to adjust the intensity, the color temperature, and various points of the light. We have an onboard control panel. With the control panel, we can adjust intensity, and we can dim smoothly from 0 to 100. We can also adjust the color temperature. We can go as low as 2,800 Kelvin and as high as 10,000 Kelvin and anywhere in between. And then the third knob allows you to adjust plus minus green. So you can add more green into the lights or subtract green out of them, depending on the conditions of your shooting environment. So let's take a look at the actual colors on the display screen. So again, in white light mode, adjustable color temperature, 2,800 up to 10,000 Kelvin. And additionally, plus minus green adjustment. So we can add green in or take green out. So shifting between green and magenta. In addition to the ability to tune the white, which we call fully tunable white, since you can do color temperature and plus minus green, we also have colors in the L7C. So we can have a very nice color gamut. You can choose between saturated reds, blues, greens, and mix anywhere in between, and then adjust the saturation control. So let's take a look at that. I'll put the light into color mode. And now we'll run through the different colors. Okay. We also have control over the saturation, so you can dial in just the right amount of pigment that you want. So you can go from a deeply saturated color, shifting all the way into white very easily. So I can shift back from this aqua blue and dial back into white. And then go back into color. So you really have full control over all parameters of light. White light, color temperature, plus minus green, and a full color gamut. So you have extreme versatility for the L7C. So next thing about the L-Series that we're very proud of in terms of robustness is its IP54 weather resistance. So everything is fully protected from dirt, dust, rain, water splashing from any angle. So you truly have a fixture that can be used in the harshest of shooting environments without having to worry about protecting the light. So production crews can concentrate on their work instead of having to worry about the fixtures. It's really a set and forget approach. So, in addition to having the ability to shoot in all conditions, we also have eliminated any fans from the fixture. So in broadcast studios, it might be okay if one fixture has a fan, but if you have 50 fixtures in a big studio with very sensitive microphones, it can become a very big problem for the sound people. So we have no fans in the fixture. We have a completely passive cooling design. This is a passive heat sink on the back. And it's truly remarkable to have all this light coming out and have it making absolutely no sound. So, other enhancements with the fixture, we've borrowed a lot from the True Blue series of tungsten Fresnels, which have proven themselves in the production industry for really the past 4 years. We have the same type of sliding stirrup, so when you mount heavy front-end accessories, large barn doors, chimeras, etc., you're able to adjust the center of gravity on the fixture. We also have the same tilt lock and friction disc, so you have a very, very strong tilt lock. Make sure that when you set the fixture in a position, it'll never change. We have the same extruded stirrup, so it's high strength without high weight, and the same type of mechanical strength on the bottom, so that when you're mounting the fixture on stands or hanging it in the air, you always have a nice rigid support. The last thing to mention is that all the fixtures on the L7 range can be controlled remotely through DMX. So we have the DMX connectors on the rear, in and through, and we're able to control all the parameters. So on the L7T, we're able to control the intensity. On the L7C, we can do all parameters of color temperature, plus minus green, red, green, blue, white, the full color gamut. So you really can control not only on set, on location with the onboard controls, but also in a broadcast studio through a conventional DMX network. So in addition to the manual stirrup, a very popular option in broadcast studios is the pole-operated stirrup. So we have pole operation of the pan, tilt, and the focus, so that you can remotely from the studio floor adjust the position of the light. So that's the L-Series at IBC 2011. Thank you very much. More details can be found at the ARRI website, linked directly at www.arri.com/L-Series. My name is Ryan Fletcher. Thank you again.